What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Javante, aka Express Yourself. I'm coming back at y'all with another video, man. And before we get started, there is some construction going on outside. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. I'm back in my room though, so you don't have to hear that too much. But if you hear it, that's what it is. I apologize. But for today's topic, I got a very good one for you guys. For today's topic, I got semen retention fixes imposter syndrome. Now, when you're little, I'm under the belief that your childlike self is the real version of you. You know, like the person you were when you were a kid, the things you enjoyed when you were a kid, the things that brought you happiness when you were a kid, that's what that's who you really are. That's the pure version of you. And when you're on the semen retention journey, that's what you want to become. You want to become pure again. You want to become pure like a childlike self, you know. And when you go on this journey, one of the things that this does is it fixes up, it clears up all the negative habits that you picked up along the journey of life. You know, a lot of us, especially as men, we've been through a lot. You know, we've been through the fire. You know, we've been told to go through the fire and don't show no emotion. You know, suppress the emotions down. Just keep going through life like nothing's happening. You know, but we started picking up bad habits because of that. Some of us might have started releasing just to cope with those feelings. Some of us might have started smoking. Some of us might have started drinking. You know, so when you're going on this journey, bro, if you have any of those problems like me smoking, one of the things that y'all know about me is smoking is one of my vices. When you're on this journey, there's going to be a voice in your head screaming at you to stop, screaming at the top of his lung that it's time to stop. It's time to stop. And it's time to get back to your childlike self. I forgot the verse word for word in the Bible, but one of the things God wants you to do is return to your childlike self before you try to come back to heaven. You know, and you just want to have fun. You know, just if you enjoyed playing video games when you were little, go play video games again. If you enjoyed coloring when you were little, go color again. If you enjoyed writing stories and books, or writing stories, that's something I liked to do when I was little. I like to write little stories, you know. Go back to doing that. You feel me? You're just gonna want to all around go back to your childlike self. And another thing that you're gonna want to do to unlock your true self or your grown man self now is go up and create conversations. You know, go up and you don't go up and hope and try to get people to come conversate with you. You go up and go start a conversation. You go be a man and go start some small talk. You know, you find out a lot. I'm starting to realize that you find out a lot about yourself just through conversations. I'm starting to figure out, or I'm starting to find out that I have 1,000 stories to tell when just through small talk. You know, I've been through a lot, and I've had a very interesting life. You know, I've moved from city to city throughout, or in my state personally. I've been through a bunch of cities. I worked a whole bunch of jobs. I met a whole bunch of people. So when I'm talking to people, I have a lot to pull from. I have a lot of information and just experiences to pull from when I'm having those conversations. And those conversations help me. And I'm starting to notice that those conversations help me figure out what I enjoy, what I like, how they make me feel. And then it makes me figure out how the world sees it, how this person might see what I did. They might perceive it as a good or a bad thing. They might perceive me as a good or a bad person based off what I'm telling them. And so I'm getting information from them like, maybe I shouldn't do things like that no more. You feel me? Like you're gonna wanna Like, just talk to people. You know, that's one of the big things that you want to gonna start doing on this journey. You're just talking to random strangers. It's gonna happen anyways. I remember when I first started this journey, I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't prepared for people to come up and start talking to me, because usually I'm used to just chilling. In real life, I'm used to just being in the back, being hidden, not being the center of attention. Even though that's what I really am. I am the center of attention, but I'm used to just sitting back, not being the center of attention, just letting things happen. But now it seems like I'm more or less forced to be out there, and it's not even that I'm forced. It's like usually 9 times out of 10 in all the spaces that I'm in, I'm the only real man. I'm the only real one. I'm the only man in the room with high testosterone, with normal levels of testosterone. Not even high, just, well, I do have high now, but just normal levels of testosterone. Like, most men are walking around with no testosterone at all. They're basically women, you feel me? So when I come into the room, I have to be a leader. If there's something, like, say, let me give you a perfect example. When I was at work, the damn stove was on, and like, everyone is looking at the stove be on, and no one's just gonna simply just say, hey, the stove's on, let's turn it off real quick. I gotta be the one that just go up and make that, go up, put myself out there and be like, hey, this fucking stove is off, let me go turn it off. You know, stuff like that. You're just gonna have to be the one to initiate things when you're on this journey, and you're gonna want to accept that. Don't run away from it. Accept it. It's you. Accept it. Do it. Take charge. Be the man. Take lead. You know. Just ooh, my bad, y'all, I got burnt. But for my last bullet point is, I got bring joy to other people's lives. You know, when you're a kid, this just all ties into my main point. When you're a kid, you were the center of attention, and you brought so much joy into people's lives. Just think about how kids, how you see people react to kids now. Aww. You're gonna want to return back to that. Bring that type of energy into every interaction you have, into every place you go to. Bring your childlike self into these places, you know. Don't go in there trying to be big and bad, trying to be tough because you're on 30 days of semen retention and you're feeling like a monster now, and you're feeling like no one can do anything to you. People read that energy, you know. People can feel that energy coming off of you, and it's very off-putting. It's very off-putting when you do that. So you want to come into places, smile. Walking with a nice happy smile, walking with the glow on your face. Be the sun. Walk in like the sun, you know. And you're going to get so much better results than if you're walking in a place and mean mugging. I'm telling you from experience, you guys. I'm telling you guys from experience. What time is it? 9:33. I got to go somewhere as soon as I get done with this video, y'all. I'm grinding. Let me get a like and subscribe for that. But yeah, like I'm saying, though, bring joy to everyone's lives. I want y'all to be intentional about this, too. Bring joy to people's lives. Everyone, if you're an adult, everyone's going through something, man. And you could be like, you could be a light bulb in someone's, the sun to someone's day. Like, you can be someone that someone look forward to seeing. And that's a lot of pressure too in itself, you know, just always staying positive, not trying to give off bad vibes to people, you know, but being positive is gonna help you way more than being negative, you know. Take it from me. Take it from me. I was the most negative Nancy person when I was coming up. And just in this last 30 days of just intentionally being positive, I'm seeing results. I'm seeing better results. Way better results, y'all. But that's all I got for you guys today. Peace, love, and harmony to everyone watching. I appreciate you for checking into another video. I love and appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one, man.